Welcome back everyone, we have another day, which means another new glitch to cover in Legend of Slime. In this video we're going to cover two new glitches that in my opinion are extremely game breaking. It's honestly up to you if you want to use either glitch. I wouldn't personally make the first one that we're going to cover public, since it is in the category of being anti-fun, but I've seen multiple people use it, and it is unfortunately one of those glitches that does affect other players' gameplay, so I might as well cover the glitch and even the playing field out for everyone. This way we all get a fair chance of success, and stay tuned for the second glitch as well, because this one you'll love for sure. This first glitch in my opinion should only be used if you see other people in your bracket using it, this being for Slime Jump, where you're able to enter the event an infinite number of times. And no, I'm not referring to the pause and exit do-over method I mentioned in our previous video. This glitch lets you enter the Slime Jump event even if you don't have any tickets. I was only able to do this on an emulator. I do have the exact emulator I use linked in the comment and description box below. This glitch did not work on my phone, but you can still try for yourself. It just depends on the model of phone you have, but on an emulator, I was able to do it instantly, so I will be using an emulator as our example for executing the glitch. Basically, as you can see from the screen here, I currently have 0 tickets available in Slime Jump, but if you tap a certain part of the screen, it should be located at the furthest corner left side of the screen. You should be able to enter into the Slime Jump event as if you're using a ticket. If you can't find the spot, I just recommend tapping the cornermost area of the left side of a screen up and down until you slowly hit it. It might be at the exact same spot for me as it is for you, so try around the lower middle part of the screen. Once you activate it, just hold on to that spot and don't let go. It's the same joystick you would have as if you were playing normally. This will allow you to continue moving without having to find the spot again, but you're only able to move to the right side when doing so, but that really isn't a problem since the beginning stages are so easy. As you can see me easily moving up as we're able to loop around the screen in Slime Jump. Once doing this, you'll get rewarded clovers, meaning you can just constantly enter into the event, accumulate the event points which are based on the number of clovers you get, and then get that number 1 rank spot easily. I'm not sure why this spot on the screen even exists, but I do see people doing it across multiple leagues. I do only recommend doing this glitch if you believe people in your league are doing it as well. I believe each league that you're placed in for the event has 500 to 1000 members in it, so there is a good chance that someone is using it. But if no one in your league is suspected of using it, try not to abuse this glitch. I am only demonstrating it here for the purposes of this video, but considering people in my league are using it, I'll most likely use it to stay caught up as well. We can only wait for a Legend of Slime to potentially patch this bug. Again, this is just an educational video, so you understand why someone keeps gaining 50 points ahead of you every couple of minutes. And if you were wondering, the easiest way to get clovers by doing this method is to just constantly go for the rainbow platforms. That's the best way to get those sweet clover injections. Now the next glitch we have is truly an insane one. I'm about to show you how to get any attribute you want on a toy. That's right, you heard it correctly. If you want a crit boss comp toy, you can get it. If you want a skill crit comp toy, you can get that as well. Essentially, you'll be able to get any toy attributes you want on the second and third attribute rolls. So let's go ahead and explain how. Again, you will need an emulator to do this, so go to the links at the bottom of the video in the comment and description box. This doesn't work on iPhones as far as I'm aware, so you will need to go to the link and grab BlueStacks, which is the emulator we use. Some Android devices work as well. It's more painful of a process without an emulator, but it has the same idea. So I will show both methods in conjunction. Now what we're going to do first is pick a toy that we want perfect attributes on. I have this rare boss damage gent toy. You can see we have no other epic gent toys available, so once we do fuse it, it'll be the only epic toy for gent that we have. I want critical hit damage and companion damage as the second and third attributes. It doesn't matter what order we get them in, as long as we get either of them, I'll be happy. First, what we do is start up the fusion process in the emulator or on your Android device. Once we do that, go ahead and turn off your internet or Wi-Fi. Be sure your device isn't connected by Ethernet if you're using an emulator. On Windows PCs, you just click the Wi-Fi button you see here if you're connected through Wi-Fi. And on Android devices, it's the same concept. Just press the Wi-Fi button to turn it off wherever that might be. Once you do that, go ahead and press the fuse button. Now, because toy fusions force your game to sync, nothing will happen as we're not connected to the internet. You'll have the same pop-up that you see here for me, the cloud sync symbol trying to sync to the servers. That is until you force the game to bypass the cloud sync, because the cloud sync icon doesn't let you put any inputs into the game, so you will have to bypass it. So I will be calling this method the cloud bypass bug. You just press the tab button on the bottom of your emulator or at the top, or just go to your notifications and or home screen for your Android device. You should then wait a few seconds, then you can click back onto the game. Then you just do the same process, tab out, go back in, do this for a few seconds each time. You just keep doing this until you see the error message that pops up here. Eventually, the cloud sync icon will go away. You can then just quickly press the OK button. Once the cloud sync icon is gone, you'll go back to the fusion page, then be sure to hit fuse again. This will cause the toy to fuse, and then you can go ahead and check what attributes you get. There will no longer be a toy fuse animation for the toy. This is because of the glitch, so don't worry about that. You can see we no longer have a rare gent toy. We now have this boss damage and evasion gent toy, which is not what we want at all. Since we don't want the attribute you see here, we will go ahead and close Legend of Slime on the emulator or on your Android device. Turn back on your internet connection, load back up Legend of Slime, and as you can see here, we have our rare gent toy once again in its unfused state, meaning we can try again and see what happens. And just for your reference, toy fusions are not predetermined. Let's go through this process again. I'll cut towards the end where we were able to do the cloud sync bug, and after pressing the fusion button again, just remember if the fusion button goes away and the cloud sync icon comes back up, you can just repeat the process until it goes away. We can go ahead and see what toy attributes we get. Unfortunately, this time around we did get gold obtained on our toy, but this does show that the toy attributes are not predetermined, so you can just keep using this method over and over again until you get the exact attribute that you want. Again, ideally you'll use an emulator like the one I linked in the comment and description box for this. It was a much easier and cleaner process using BlueStacks, which is the best emulator that I've found for Legend of Slime. This method was first posted in our Discord server by one of our users named Resh, so a huge props to them for finding this method. You should join our Discord server, which I have linked down below as well in the comment and description box. And be sure to like the video and subscribe if this helps you out at all. I have some awesome Legend of Slime videos coming up, so be sure to stay tuned. I'll see you in the next video.